feeling so mellow, spaced out fellow. This is just a demo of what I wish. She thick like jello, sundress yellow. She from the ghetto, but that's who she is. I'm feeling so mellow, spaced out fellow. This is just a demo of what I wish. She thick like jello, sundress yellow. She from the ghetto, but that's who she is. Met her at a bar in the south side of town. Bought her a drink without making a sound. She said she sees through me, I'm a window. My heart's made of glass, but the glass is half full of a special kind of liquor. I wish I could kiss her, never gonna miss her. She history, she plays hard to get, but you'll never forget. When you both lip lock, it's a victory. Mommy on the pole, daddy selling dope. She gets straight A's beat when she comes home. Parents alcoholic, they think it can solve them. Bruises on her arms, skin blistering. I'm feeling so mellow, spaced out fellow. This is just a demo of what I wish. She thick like jello, sundress yellow. She from the ghetto, but that's who she is. I'm feeling so mellow, spaced out fellow. This is just a demo of what I wish. She thick like jello, sundress yellow.
You're not my man. You're not my man. You're a genius.
Dude, that last video, Walko, when you deleted it from the Dropbox, you deleted it forever. I was like, fuck. That's why the YouTube is just a video. But, like, I got the other one. But
my bad.
That's all good. I was dying. I was like, you know what? I didn't tell him because I didn't know. So it is what it is. But
I didn't think about it either.
But it's hysterical.
So. Gone.
Let me make sure I got... We never use the sound effects during this, but that's fine. We could just still have it so I can have some sort of security.
I gotta start sending you samples so we can use it.
I just never make, because I don't like, I work on a computer all day, so I hate fucking looking at my computer. So when I come home, I like ignore it. I'm like, oh, it's still on. Like, oh, fuck this. All right, we're good to go. We all good? We all set? Everybody can hear everybody?
Sure, I'm extra hateful today. So.
I'm filled with it, and I'm going to add to it with this Maui. So,
is that white girl beat?
Yeah, This is the chocolate milk shit. But anyways, so thank you for joining us. So we're gonna go through this. Is you got most of us. You didn't get JP's light skin ass, but I'm John D. Contradiction. I'm the light skin president. I'm the one that you always talking to in the DMs. We got M over here with the hat. You saluted too early, sir.
No, I was saluting you. You're our president.
Dude,
democracy's a joke.
Baracko drama. And then we got M over here. He's the most hated. You know M. If you've seen his reviews, you know they're fucked up. And then we got my man Walko. Walko's France, man. He's neutral.
Sweden.
Switzerland, not France.
He has his moment. Oh, Switzerland. My fault. Yeah, France fucked for a bit. They fucked. But introduce yourself, sir.
All right. Hello. I'm Jordan. My artist name is Trace. I've been your Manz 2 out of the 3 times.
yeah, that is true. Yeah, you did.
So yeah.
Oh yeah. I do remember you had a bunch. So
I have a couple like stories as to like just justifying all of my.
Hey, but that's what you're here for. We tell people to come on and chop it up with us, but yo, this is defense. Nobody wants to come on here and defend their shit. You got to defend your shit too sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I do remember. You know what? I do remember. So I did that first project where it was the EP, and you had all the fancy pictures that matched the song titles, and I was like, this is unique. This is nice, and I enjoyed it. I was like, yo, this type slide. And then, I don't remember who did the second one, but someone else did the second one.
No, I think JP did the second one.
I think JP or someone did the second one. They were like, nah, we're not feeling this.
That was a forced release.
You said it was like throwaways. It was like extras to the EP. And then you gave us that body of work that...
You made me want to put moccasins on.
So, yo, real shit, like, we're first to tell people like, yo, fuck this project, it's trash, I'll never listen to it again, blah blah blah. You know how we do. But I will honestly tell you, like, I still bump Cosmo. Like, I truly enjoyed it. It's a very unique project to me, dude. Like, I appreciate that you did that. Not only does it hit all the things that I look for in a review, you got personal shit, you got bouncy, catchy shit, you rap a little bit, you do this, you do that, you do a lot. You do a lot of familiar. You do some new. You got...
Gas him up, Johnny. Gas him up.
I'm keeping it a buck because that means it's passion. You know what I'm saying? It's passion. You even got fucking that last song. Usually when dudes get a girl on a project, right? They always get some girl that like, yo, I heard she could sing, and they just let them do whatever the fuck they want, and it's terrible. You had you and homegirl harmonize.
They're just crooning the whole time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's usually garbage.
She's actually my mom's fiance's daughter. And so
keep it in the family.
Keep it in the family.
Exactly. I got you.
So I appreciate that. Let's go. Let's talk about it, though. Let's talk about this. Look, I'm going to start from that project. We're going to go to the EPs, but let's talk about this project. I loved it. So let's talk about it. What went into that? Because it sounded like a passion project.
If you think about it like this, if I reviewed it and it gave it an 8, it has to be relatively
That's our toughest reviewer, in facts.
Yeah.
So you reviewed it.
Yes.
You got it from the toughest. From the toughest.
Yeah, he kills everybody.
So I got into you because you guys reviewed Timmy Taman and stuff.
Yeah.
Timmy Taman and Eminem.
Yeah, and Kim and I were talking for a while. I told him I doing the track, and I just started following you guys because you guys are so funny. Like everything, and like I've seen over time, like you guys had hella like your mans, this is all good, and now everything sucks.
Yeah, we hate everything.
No, for real.
Because we've heard it all. It comes to that point where we've heard the same shit 10,000 times.
New.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I think we three and whoever I'm missing, JP or whatever, and me, I think we all have pretty much the same music taste and or we look for the same things. Because like I'm not hard to please when it comes to music. It's just some of the people are doing stupid crap. Like that new
the same shit over and over.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like that thing, Sly, French Montan's song that he just came out with Blueface and Lil TJ or whatever. Like that was, I looked at it and I was like, oh, like okay, like this is kind of weird. And then he did that crap in the middle of it, and then Blueface came on, and I was just like, I can't handle it.
Yeah, exactly.
Blueface was trying to grab the beat the whole time, so I'm not trying
to and like something's wrong with Blueface is the best on the track. So like something's wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Like something's wrong when when it's his track, and it's like, yo, he's a feature, bro. Like
exactly. The feature's never supposed to take hold.
Yeah,
you're supposed to know who's in charge. And when I I listen to like hella stuff you guys review, and like it's all in my mix. Like, when you hear just like the crap on SoundCloud, it's just like everyone's done before. It's just talking about money that you don't have, pose that you don't have, a block that you're never gonna get out of, like everything. Just stop it. Talk
to these kids.
And what they don't get.
Exactly.
What they don't get is they try to sell it to us after we've already heard it. That's what makes me more upset. It's like, bro, I don't like this because it doesn't feel real. And then they're like, bro, you don't get no bitches. I get these bitches. It's like, no, you don't.
I got all this money.
Like, no, you don't.
Yeah, no, you don't. Like, you're
broke.
45
platinum albums or some shit, you could. You don't.
Dude, you know what the thing is? The thing with Saturdays, people can't escape Saturdays. Because Saturdays are 100% dedicated to people who send us their projects off SoundCloud and shit. Like, it's very, very rare we'll grab some random shit off SoundCloud. Because I don't like opening the app on my phone.
Nah, well, I delete it and download it every time I have to review.
I'm not Googling. I'm not searching SoundCloud for artists. That's just not what I'm doing.
It's to the point where if someone sends me that first, I'm like, is this on anything else? Because I don't want to click on that link. So when people
because you want them to be established, you don't want to waste your time listening to some crap you don't even like.
It's inconveniencing us because if you're a fan and you do not know what the fuck SoundCloud is, why would you want to open some foreign app on your phone?
And especially because it's so easy to put stuff on to digital streaming now. Yep. You have no excuse. Save your money.
SoundCloud doesn't do anything for the quality.
Hey man,
also, it compresses the shit out of it.
You know what? With all this money that they're flexing, they should have enough money to put their stuff on DSPs.
The only time I absolutely am okay with a SoundCloud release is like that Sparkmaster tape project because he uses all the samples.
That's
you can't. I know you can't afford those samples because rich rappers couldn't afford those samples.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, those, and you're like, all right, I get it.
Or they just can't get a hold of whoever it is.
You're not famous enough.
That whole process is ridiculous. If anybody doesn't know what that process is to clear a sample,
it's the worst.
Do some research because not only do you have to clear it with the artist, you have to clear it with like the people who mix and mastered it as well.
Yeah. And it's also a scam because
touch the beat.
but it's not. I can't even call it a scam because it's like, bro, this sample's worth a lot. Just either pay me for it. They're not going to give you. There's no layaway for fucking samples.
Well,
There's
a lot of samples that are being used now are from artists that aren't active anymore, so they use a lot of money for that. You know what I mean? Like that's
a lot of these samples.
That's their main income.
A lot of these samples are bought. They're bought from. If you're signed under a label that's a known label that has money, they could have access to samples. That's a lot where they come from. That's a lot of where they come from. You know what I'm saying? These are made in like labs that like these fucking record labels are like, oh, we're gonna reach out to like 30 producers to just chop up the samples that we have available.
Yeah,
and then they're gonna send it out to people.
It's like the people. It's like the people who have the Prince discography right now. That's about to get.
It's fresh. It's gonna blow up.
It's about to get frisky out there.
I'm so ready for that though.
Me too, bro.
Huge Prince fan, so I want to hear it all. I don't care. But see the things I'm worried because I don't want to hear I don't want to hear Blueface on a fucking Prince sample.
You know it's gonna. You know what? The first time
he's like, oh Lord, it said you
said it.
See, but think about it like this.
Universe,
I
fucked up.
Every Prince, you can't wait for Prince in 808s. That's gonna happen.
All right, I don't want to talk about. Anyways, wait. I'm not gonna put it into universe. I don't want the universe to hear me. I don't want that to happen.
Well, I think that the problem with all these new wave rappers who sound the same is literally sounds retarded, but role models. Like when we look up to rappers, me personally, I look up to Wayne, and we have fucking Kanye and Jay and Nas and Raheem and
they changed
Bass and for them, like their prodigies and their muses or whatever are like Chief Keef, Young Thug, and the other one, and Playboi Carti, and like their music is
Young Thug is trash.
Relax yourself.
Calm down. Relax. Both of y'all relax.
No, but I get what you're saying. I know what you mean.
Rocket Man.
All right. No,
I know, but I get what he means.
Put some respect on Young Thug's
there's
name.
a difference. Like you can't, as much as I'm straight up. I'm like, yo, I like Young Thug. I will never be like, oh, Young Thug pushed the culture like Kanye did. He pushed. Even though I'm not the biggest Wayne fan in the world, but I fuck with Wayne. But I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, Thug. He pushed the I'm not gonna say Thug. I'm not gonna say Thug pushed it. He pushed the fucking music scene like Wayne did. No. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not. It's not a real thing. It's not reality. Like when Kanye came out, everyone sounded like he changed music. Kanye is responsible.
He's still doing it.
Unfortunately.
And for the bad now, it might be going a little downhill, but he still has that pull because of how he did it back then. Like,
yeah, I still bump Jesus Walks. Like,
it's game changer.
Exactly.
Game changer.
Okay. Hey, how old are you?
Me? I'm 17.
He's young.
Oh my
him.
God!
I like this guy. He's young too. I'm so shocked.
My heart.
I'm shocked.
The fact that you're this age and that you're naming all these people that us three grew up on, I appreciate you just a little bit more.
Yeah, because you show love, you pay homage, and that's what it's about.
I like to think of myself like I listen to everyone, so like I listen to whatever's on.
Whatever sounds good.
Exactly, but like. I like to bridge the gap between like there's the Kanye's and the Schoolboy Q's, the Pushes, like that wave, and then there's like Pac and Biggie and Nas, and then there's like JID and Denzel, and these people and YB and Cordae, and people who you're like low key like they're gonna go down in history. Like like there's something going on.
YB and Corday's got to put out a good album first,
or they have potential.
Yeah, he could. That's the thing,
man.
But see,
JID, Cordae. We put it into the universe. We still need it.
So game changing.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. There's a reason we put that kind of pressure. Like we all heard, because think about it like this. We all heard YBN. I'm gonna talk for the older heads. We all heard YBN because he made that song coming at J. Cole with the 1985. He flipped it. Yeah. Now that is what blew him up. That's enough to make us think he might be onto something, because out of the new age class, no one was saying nothing that even appealed to us.
They're just
And,
fuck J.
and if
Cole,
you think
that's
about it, and I'm just talking from just my perspective, I'm like, yo, I like me some hip hop. I like all sorts of music, but I like shit that actually talks to me. I hear this fucking Daffy Duck kid. He got this big ass lisp, and he's talking some shit. I would never give somebody that sound like that a chance if they were talking about. Yeah, I would never talk. I would never give nobody a shot like that if they
Sounds
weren't
like
talking
Daffy
some
Duck
real
and
shit.
has an asthma pump.
Yeah, and but then when I heard what he was saying, I'm like, all right, I'm like, you got the gall to do some shit on a J. Cole rapper. No mumble rapper is going to do some real shit on a J. Cole record that he
like,
murdered.
I can
J.
rap.
Cole buried that beat. He was like, oh, this dead. Nobody can do this. And then you flipped it and you did it unique. And I was like, you know what? I know his name now. He put him, all of our brains. He was like, yo, this is where it's at. That's someone that can carry the torch.
You know what put me on to Corday is that freestyle that
when he
Me
put the
too.
pump when he came out.
He was snapping.
they switched the beat on him, and he just was like, "All right, switch the pocket. I got this."
Yeah.
And for an artist to do
because
that off the dome it's tough.
That means you were a student. The reason he could do that is because he's a student
listen
of
to
hip hop.
rap.
He's not some stupid kid that's like the worst thing any artist could say to make me never want to listen to him again. I'm just having fun. I don't want to hear you having fun.
Well, like when Blueface did that interview,
Hip hop is competitive.
when Blueface did that interview where he was like, "Oh, I don't even do this for the music. I do it for the money." And you're just
Yeah,
like,
but that's the stigma,
Yeah, that's
man.
the problem.
That's
Wait,
trash.
yeah.
And what's crazy is Blueface says that now, but he's in a billion 360s. That money's not his.
Exactly.
So he's
They-
done. Once that
You
money's
get
done,
that
he's done.
check, you're like, what is this?
Once he doesn't generate the amount of buzz that he normally will generate, he's done. He's
Soon.
done. And we've seen it a million times. Like, he's
And
done.
you know what they do? You know what they do on top of those 360 deals and shit too? They talk you into hiring like assistants, extra security, all this other
If-
shit. So then you go
you can
fucking
afford it.
bankrupt as
Yep.
soon as you're not popping.
So you're dependent on that label.
Yep. And then as soon as you're not popping anymore, you're dead in the water.
Well,
Yeah.
bye.
Yeah, that's true, and it's trash. It's garbage because like I don't care what anybody says. Like you could make a arepas in the fucking street, and you can have a passion for arepas. There is a point.
But I love arepas,
They're
bro.
delicious. They're fantastic.
So do
I would
I.
never disrespect, but I'm saying that old lady that's
Again,
working
I'll
on
beat
it.
myself to death on those.
That old lady that's giving you the perfect ones every single day has a chip on her shoulder. She is not out here.
she needs to
She's
make
not
the
out
best
here
of
like,
life.
bro, I'm having fun. It's never that.
She's falling.
There's a certain point where, because if you're doing something that's true to you, there's a certain point, because real life ain't fun. There's a certain point where it's just like, this isn't all fun. This is real. You know what I'm saying? And it's not saying that real is bad, but it's not all fun.
real.
It's real. That's 90% of my reviews. Unless it's just the full ignorant and ridiculous, and I'm like, oh, this motherfucker don't take nothing serious. I'm gonna love it. But I'm not taking something where you're trying to just be like, oh, I'm having fun, and it's not real. Like, never gonna
If
happen.
you have a message,
Even when it's like real ignorant sometimes, if you can tell they mean it.
Fire. Because
They get a 0.5.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, this is stupid, but he means what he's saying.
facts. Because we all
Being
know
honest.
those. We all know those kids. There was always that kid that, like, when you're alone with him and he's like, "Yo, I fuck somebody up," and you're like, "Okay, buddy, oh sure." And then there was that kid who's by himself, like, "Yo, I'll fuck somebody," and be like, "I'm gonna stay away from him because that's
The
real."
kid that walked
Hey,
in
bro,
with the
you want
trench
a
coat.
Snickers?
Yeah, hey, Walker, you remember that kid that used to wear the black trench coat to lunch every day, right?
It's a wrap. Run away.
There was a few of them, dog.
Yeah.
Run away. I'm not here for
No,
that.
I was friends with one of them just in case.
Friends with all of them.
That's
Just
shit.
in case.
you gotta stay friends with one of them. Just so
I was
you know.
friends with everybody. Mark knows what's good.
Dude, that's a lesson that they should
Love
teach
me.
in school. They're like, "Hey, is there any kids in here you're afraid of? Be friends with them. That's called life insurance."
Fuck that shit.
Wait, you're not on their list.
You may
Fuck
have
that
to say
house
you
rule.
may
It's
have
like-
to say good morning to them, but that's the equivalent to paying
You know-
for
you know-
life insurance.
You know what? You know what?
Exactly.
You know what taught me that? That fucking Adam Sandler movie. Where he was the kid, he had to go back to school. Fuck.
Oh, Billy
Yeah,
Madison.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy Madison, because he got the guy to, he had a list.
Yeah.
But you gotta get off that list, man.
fact.
Hey, fuck the jailhouse rule of like fight the biggest guy you see. No, you
Nah, fuck
fuck
that.
with that motherfucker.
Yeah. No,
Nope.
you not even that. You don't
You become
the biggest,
his weapon.
Fight the biggest guy you see is mainstream. Underground
Yeah,
is
yeah,
befriend the guy that biggest guy doesn't look at. That's the real shit.
Yeah.
His weapon.
Yeah. But hey man, that's old wisdom for you. But yo, let's I want to talk about. We're gonna get to Cosmos because I got mad questions because I'm actually truly a fan of that project. I bumped it on the way here, back home, and whatnot. But so let's talk about that first EP, man. Let's get into it. I like that whole idea you had with the pictures and all that shit. I like that. I'm a simp.
All right, so you talking about the Naughty Man's or
the one that got a good, the first one, the one that got a good, the one that I did.
02364. So that's the area code from where I'm from. It's near Plymouth, which is Massachusetts.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
massive two tits.
Yeah.
You're immature.
So 02364, I have a love-hate relationship with it, just because I put probably so the first song I ever put out was "Loving You," but it wasn't that "Loving You." I put it out probably 2 years ago, and it was terrible. It was awful. I put it out just without music, and I deleted it since then. But I got a manager. I got one of my friends. He was like, "I really like what you're doing with your stuff, and I think it could be way better." So all right, I'm listening, and he basically told me he was the brains behind 02364. I would make something, and then I would bring it to him, and he would be like, change this. Then I would go, you know what I mean, like that type.
It was your A&R.
And he knew what he was doing.
Facts.
02364 was the best I could do at the time with the stuff I had. Like, people, like, obviously, I wish that, like, I could say, like, PSA, this is how I've grown up, and this is what I have, so, yeah, you know what I mean? But, like, I can't. So I was working with like GarageBand on an old Mac from like 2006. You know what I mean? Like absolutely nothing, no samples, no plugins, no anything.
You're talking about all of our setups currently.
I'm recording this whole interview on GarageBand now.
I did it with Audacity.
Audacity! I remember that. Oh yeah,
it's still around, bro. It's still around. People still use it.
People still struggling. Struggling ain't going nowhere.
You gotta clip samples with that, man.
That is how you do it. Hey, I still use Audacity for samples. That's true. Yeah.
I'm trying to teach these youths what's up.
I feel. But yeah, and then one of my friends was like in my music class at school, and she was on a ukulele and she was strumming something, and I recorded it on my phone, and I put it into Audacity, and I chopped it up, and that became the lead sample for Baby Girl. And like that one, I showed that to some of my friends, and that's when they were like, "Hold up, like
you gotta do something. You might have did something. That's it.
Like,
hold on. Hey, wait a second."
It just went from there. You know what I mean? Like I showed the Baby Girl, and then Raindrops dropped, and they were like, "Oh, like I feel this." And then like Fool Me Once, and then the EP, and that's when they were like, "All right, like you're actually not bad." And my favorite track off that is Loving You.
Just a bitch.
I wrote that the night that I was in a really bad breakup, and that's what it's about. And that one was just like, that's the only song that I like would carry over. If like I ever got big, like that's the song I would.
You would redo. You would give it that jewel. You would give it that finesse that it deserves. I feel like.
Oh, don't worry, my friend. You'll find inspiration for another one.
and another one.
Them breakups come up plenty.
And another one.
You said you're only 17, dog?
Facts.
Yeah. I got some news for you.
I'm old.
You putting out fire.
You
putting out fire off a breakup. I can't wait till you knock up the wrong one, baby. I can't wait. I'm going to be like, oh, that song going to be a banger.
All three of us, actually all four of us, GP included, are all like damaged goods, too.
Yep.
So you don't even know.
Facts. Yo, you see this tent? This is your future, bro. This is a PJ Masks tent. I hate this show, but my kid love it, man. That's what it is, man.
There's a baby 20 feet that way.
I don't have a baby. There's finals.
He just got
there.
baby eyes. He lucky.
Mark's just got a baby-sized hole in his chest where his heart used to be.
Facts.
I'm so hateful.
You can
man.
see it in his reviews.
No,
I can't help it. I'm so hateful.
Whenever you read one of M's reviews, just think of a girl's name and scream it out at the end of it, and you'll make sense. You'll be like, "Oh, I get it now. That's what it is."
It's like a hollow from Bleach.
Facts.
Everything below
Those
5
characters are
points
low key
always
fire.
like-
Something about that.
It's just that pure hatred. But yo, that's real shit though. Like that's dope. Like I would like to see when you actually make that song sound like what you want it to sound like. Because like that first project I was feeling. So let's talk about how we got into that red stamp. What was the transition? Yeah, I know he was like, oh.
So okay,
That project was not good, my friend.
that it was.
It was
yo,
lazy.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you got it.
I got 5 songs. I'm about to get my streams on.
That's like when you boogie boarding and you hit that good wave and you so
Like,
hyped you
hey,
jump
fuck it.
straight for the next one. You like, yo, I got this, and that shit take you nowhere. That's
trash.
what you do. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
Just eat sand.
yeah.
03431 was like, that was all the songs that all my friends told me were good, but were terrible.
Don't listen.
got Yes Man.
Yeah,
Yes
Yes Man.
Man, you to get that one.
Don't
And
listen. to
I'm glad I removed that from streaming services like a week after I put it out. You know, like, this is
I'm
not,
proud of you.
I don't want to be Logic. I do not want yes men around me. I do not want it. Yeah,
Dude,
no. Pray
it's-
for Confessions of a Dangerous Man.
Yo, that yes man shit is super toxic, bro. It's super toxic. Like what people don't realize, like
It's nice at first because you're like, okay, and then
but that's how it
just-
gets to you. That's how it gets to you
Uh-huh.
because there comes a point where they're just trying to stick around. So they're like, yo, that's great. They just want to stick around because you had something. And that's the shit that people get caught in because you shock them the first time, right? You shock them because you put out something that they're like, oh shit, this is actually good. From there on, they're just like, yo, I'm trying to stick with this dude because he might have some potential. So they're going to say yes to anything because they think you're on
Right.
or you're going to get on.
That's
and
why
that's
I
just
love my
dangerous.
friends.
Yeah, that's just wild dangerous. And
My
people don't
friends
get
will
that.
tell me no.
Surround yourself with haters.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
you see,
yeah, that's for real.
facts.
That's for real.
That's what we
As
do.
much as
The
people
haters
like,
just
oh,
excited.
change your circle, this and that. It's like, but don't just count haters out. You need like those 3 or 4 motherfuckers that could turn a sunny day. Like, man,
I
it's
think every-
too sunny out in this motherfucker. It's
It's
fucking
us.
hot. You know,
I
you
think
need
every
those
artist,
people.
every business, they all need to just have one person who's dedicated to just being negative.
That
Me,
person-
I
Yeah.
Hire me. I'm good at that shit too. They'll
Yep.
be like, "Hey, what do you think about this advertisement?" I'll be like, "Nah,
Yeah,
that's stupid."
you need that. You need that one person that when you roll up to them, you could be just in a regular mood, and they'd be like, "Fuck you so happy for." You need that. They're important. They're important.
you need to relax.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
important.
That's what they say. You need to relax.
Yeah, facts. They're like, all this positivity's fucking me up. You need someone like that.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I got people who walk into my job like that. They just walk in with too much energy. I'm like, relax.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you work? Where you work?
I don't want to talk about that anyway.
Oh, if it's not, I got you.
No.
It's not like Panera.
See, at my job, everybody's zombies.
Panera.
My
Holy
job,
shit.
everybody's
That's a
zombies.
hellhole.
So at my job, it's a field day. I come and just throw out different emotions. Like I'll hit people with
I-
30 different
I-
things just to see their reaction because I'm
So,
bored.
so I just talk shit to contractors all day. And teach people color because people don't know what the fuck they're talking
See,
about.
with my job, I go in and I say the darkest shit with a smile. They be like, yo, how's everything going? I'm like, oh, I'm fucking miserable. I could kill myself. And I'm like, have a good one. And I walk away like smiling. They're like,
See, you know what? That's how I feel on a daily basis, though.
facts. That's called you know what? I don't care what anybody say. That's called adulthood. When these kids are like, oh, I'm depressed and I'm this and that. I'm like, oh, you're an adult now.
We all grew
Oh, you hate
Either
your
that-
life. You're an adult now. Welcome.
Yeah, either that or they say they're depressed, and you'll be like, I just got a C on a test, and my
Oh my
boyfriend
God.
shared me
No.
with my hand and walked.
I'm at that point where if I was of age and kids were saying that and I was still in high school, I'd be whooping people's ass.
You know what that is? That's
we
the
like
equivalent-
went back in time, bro.
You know what it is though? People don't realize that's them playing house.
I'll be beating
When you're a
everybody's
kid and
ass.
you got a fake kitchen and you over here fake preparing meals, that's all it is. So these kids are like, oh, I'm depressed and they're faking it.
It's
They're
like
playing
taking home
house.
back.
Yeah, they're playing house. They faking it. They don't know nothing about it. They just want
Just wait till
to.
you don't know how to pay rent. Just wait. Just
It's like
Hey,
that
oh, yeah.
first breakup.
Hey, if your mom and dad's still paying for your phone bill, you ain't talking about shit.
You ain't struggling.
yeah, exactly.
If you don't have fear of just a whole different lifestyle based off of some automatic payments, you haven't lived. You
he could be homeless
lived.
tomorrow.
You gotta be at the gas station making life and death decisions.
If you don't have to question, if you don't got to question like, yo, will they just come up in here and take me out? You haven't lived, sir.
Should I put this $5.30 in my gas tank?
Yeah. What's that dollar menu look like? Which is the cheap? Well, if you haven't decided what's the cheapest dollar menu, you don't know shit.
God, we are miserable people.
That's a bunch of
Yo, I spent all last week looking up
us?
trampoline prices for my kid. I'm like, nah, I don't know if this is safe. I was convincing myself all
You gotta
sorts
start
of
looking
shit.
at used ones,
So
bro.
fucking
Like, I can just
trampoline.
replace a couple springs.
Yo. Bro, this is how I know I'm old, bro. I looked at a trampoline and I saw a review that was like, they didn't send all the parts. That was enough. I was like, nah, I ain't getting this.
And I ain't ordering
Nigga,
that one.
you could just get the parts for free if they didn't send it. And I was disturbed. I was like, no. I was like, this ain't safe. I'm like, what the fuck is my life, bro?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm worried
This
about
podcast went off the wheels.
Amazon reviews over a spring. Nigga, I haven't used the condom since 2000.
Relax.
I never have.
Facts. And I'm worried about some Amazon springs.
Like I said, we're a bunch of miserable people.
We're crazy.
I got you there.
We like to laugh though. That's the fun part.
We laugh at our misery.
But okay, so we got the roundup on the yes man circle, which is never
Don't
good.
do it. Your friends
But
suck.
facts. So let's
That's
talk.
weird.
But let's talk about Cosmos. So this is great, and I want to know, like, how was the reception? Because I truly love this. So I don't know if you know anything about Long Island, but have you ever heard of John Bellion? No.
Yeah.
What?
Yo, John Bellion is my favorite.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
up.
That-
Well, because it's
the
weird.
homie.
Because Long Island knows John Bellion, and he's known in areas, but it's like different. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's very condensed. It's very different. So
I
I
can
like
walk
to
to his
ask.
house from my house.
That is. I wish like John Bellion is my.
Now
So-
everybody just has to triangulate where John Bellion's house is to find out where Mark lives,
Yeah, I
so
know,
they can come
Mark.
kill him
You done
for all his
set-
bad
You done
reviews.
set him up, Mark. Let that man be.
Come
No,
get
but
me.
so the reason I mention it is because listening to it, I'm like, oh, this baby John Bellion right here. This is baby
Yep.
John Bellion. Like, he's giving me, and you give me the feel of like back in the day. You know, I know him from back in the day. Like I used to hear his shit like way back in it when he used to rap. But I'm like, when I hear some stuff, I'm like, oh, even like his last project, no, The Human Condition, not the most recent, The Human Condition. I'm like, yo, I hear hints of that. This is some shit. So to me, I was like, I feel like I don't know if this kid even knows him or not. You know what I'm saying? Like it was that excitement, but like still, this project gives me that feel of like almost The Human Condition. This is like to me. And no disrespect to you, anything. This is like 75%. You almost reach full human condition mode. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it's not like a
He's
comparison
17,
to
Johnny. I'm pretty sure that he understands that
Yeah.
he's not full John Bellion yet.
Nah, you know how them 17-year-olds, I don't know if they teach percentages anymore, man. It's just hot cross buns.
I
They
think
don't
I think
What
what
are you
Johnny's
talking
trying to say is he's just trying not to gas him too much.
Yo,
Nah, you've already
it's
gassed
half and
him
half.
up.
No, but yo, I truly
No, but I
enjoy the
understand.
project.
Come on,
Yeah,
I
it's
like
a
this project
good
a lot.
project. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I think
I was
that,
like, I will come fight you right now, Mark.
Mark, I'm rolling up. I'll pull it up right now.
I bet.
I just think that so John Bell, the way that I started listening to John Bellion, classic when everyone did, Human Condition, because of All Time Low and Maybe I Don't Know. Obviously, like that's how you know it. But unlike every other 16-year-old in the entire world, I listened to stuff beforehand. And honestly, I think that he is one of the only artists, or whatever you want to call him, out there that has stayed the same. Like, he knows what and every project is something new, but you can tell that it's him.
Yeah.
That's what I hate about other people, is they'll do something new wave, which is wonderful. They do something unique, but then you listen to old stuff, and you're like, what is that? Like, what happened?
Kendrick Lamar.
AKA Benz is to me
K-Dot.
just a car.
Like,
Aspiration, affirmation.
and like Paper Planes and Life, The Wonder Years, While You Count Sheep, all of the stuff from that, from translations.
Facts.
I listen to that throughout Cosmos, and then I also listen to like Jim Morrison. Jim Morrison, that's
Oh, God.
the song. and that got me into Jim Morrison. You know, that song got me into that artist, and then I, you know what I mean. So it's all these connections that really build who I am as an artist, because I can't.
And it opens you up. It's a universe. It's like it opens you up to a whole different world. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the beauty of it.
You start chasing the rabbit, kind of.
Mm-hmm. And I know that I can't ever be just Trace. I'm not ever me. I take little things from every thing and I make it my
but that's what you're supposed to do.
But that's the thing that people don't realize. Like, you may not think that makes you, but that is what makes you. Like, there's a difference between like. If I'm just gonna be like,
I am everyone.
Yeah, there's a difference between like that's the thing that we on the page that I think across the board, because it's hard to compare all of our review styles, but across the board, there's one thing that we do appreciate is if it is you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the sound is but I'm saying like if it's good and you. But I'm saying we can always give an appreciation to if it's very unique. Like if I hear something and I'm like, all right, he's giving us a piece of him. I feel like we're always gonna be like, all right, he'll get a pity point if it's not great, but we'll be like, all right, at least it's him. But if it's something where it's like, oh, he's literally every rapper that came from the mud, that fucked your bitch, that has the chopper, then we're like, oh, we'll gladly, here's a negative, here's a 0. Let's give him a 0.5 because this beat was cool. This guy's name is hilarious. Let's give him a 0.1. You know what I'm saying? But like when it oh my God, I don't want to talk.
You know what? Their names are like SAT scores.
Facts.
Oh my gosh. Some of the names that I look on, you're like, who you review, it's just like, how did you like?
Imagine having to type all those out.
Oh, this Friday I can wholeheartedly say was one of the worst Fridays we've ever had. So usually Fridays, what I do, I go on the iTunes app and I go to like the new hip hop that dropped for the day, new albums, and I'll just screenshot what it is and I'll send it to the guys like, yo, let's get these reviews going. There was like 2 known names out of like 10 just. And that's why people, someone even in the comments Friday, that kid Jack who speaks, the one we met at Alpha Black, he was like, where the fuck do you get these projects from? And I'm like, bro, I don't know. I'm like, yo, I'm just taking it from here.
Algorithms.
Because we hitting them like with these, like Friday, we had the worst of the worst.
It was
Friday
3
was
back-to-back stamps.
And then Logic, which should have been a red stamp.
Which should have been a red stamp. But yeah, it was so bad. I'm like, bro, this Friday was the worst. It was people. And then what's funny though, after this Friday, I looked at all those names. Everyone popped up on DJ Vlad. Every one of them was on Vlad. I'm like, oh my God, of course. This nigga's the clout maker. Yep. This nigga's the clout maker. So I'm like, oh, the ops.
You don't have to be good at rapping if you just go talk to Vlad.
Facts.
So we should go talk to Vlad.
I'm gonna tell Vlad, I know Lord Jamar. Fuck Eminem. He's gonna be like, yo, I need you right now. Let's get on this show.
Just imagine Vlad interviewing us.
I'm a hothead. I would just
or anybody at that.
I would just be pressing him the whole time, bro. Fuck that dude. But
just sitting at the Breakfast Club, just grilling everybody.
Yo,
us 3 versus them.
Weird hot take. Last night I was wild proud. I was on Showtime, the Showtime app, and I saw the commercial for the Deezus and Mero show. I was high key proud.
I'm proud of them.
High key proud. But anyways, Bodega Boys, salute to them. But back to my man Trace, who we got on the show. We go on tangents, so I understand. You know how we're lunatics. We're all crazy people, and what's crazy is like I am this all the time. Like I am a crazy person 24/7.
I think we're all like,
I'm probably the sanest one, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 3 stages. There's 3 stages of crazy right now. It's Johnny's level 1. I'm level 2.
Yeah.
And Walko's level 3.
Yeah. And then when JP's here, he is the number. He's above all. He's just.
Yeah. He's a wild child.
JP, you never know what he's going to say.
Yeah. He is literally every depiction of a war veteran with PTSD in movies in a nutshell. Like he's
saying
nuts.
Wow, racist shit.
Yeah, he's nuts. But anyways, he's nuts. But
God.
But anyways, back to the project. So I had actually personally, I never write down stuff that I want to ask or whatever, but I had this shit locked in my head. So I had some questions. I'm gonna talk about some of the songs. I'm gonna pull up the songs because I love
the Moccasins track.
Moccasins is my favorite track on there. Period.
It is my favorite track. And like I'm like when I listen to music, man, I'm talking like usually it's like very boom bap, very like bar heavy. That I'm bopping in my car, and it's like sad too. So I'm like, yes, yes, yes.
So the thing with this song, so this is now I'm gonna tell you just straight off the bag. This is how I know I like a song. I'm over here singing your harmonies in the chorus, that background one that you only do for the second and third chorus. I'm hitting the high. I'm hitting all of that shit. I'm in my car like people looking at me while I'm driving. I look crazy. That's how I know I like a song.
While you're at a red light.
I'm like lowering and raising the volume to see if I'm hitting the notes and shit, but I'm nowhere near them. But I'm still trying. I'm like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna go. So
it's the creative process, John.
So facts. So the song. It's money, but like there comes a point where this project, it hits lonely. Like first song is nice. You get in there, you got like some catchy stuff, and then you got Ring Around Rosie, relative. It's relatable. Everyone knows Ring Around Rosie. Also, it's just a super dark song if you look at the origins of it.
Dark.
So you do that. You bring something relatable, and you add a twist to it. You add it to the new age. Dope. And then Lonely Christmas hits, and it's like... Oh shit! This is where we're going. Yeah, this is where we're going.
I'm sad now.
But like once that hits off rip, I'm just like, oh man, shit's about to go down, and you just keep going. You do the interlude, you do Mellow, which the hook is my little man, my son sings it in the car because it's a catchy song, and little kids they attach to it. But then after Mellow, you got all this like new age stuff. Moccasin comes in, and then
I'm sad again.
One, I'm super sad. Two, I want to listen to the Beach Boys. Three, I'm just all over the place. And I'm like, this song is wild because it's so simple. But when the point gets across, it's brutal. But on top of that, you have a simple, almost lullaby melody. And you have those 3 hits of trap drums, of the 808s, the boom, boom, boom. And it is so catchy, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, that shit is, to me, I want to know how that song is written. Were you in a cave? Was it written in blood? Were you crying?
Did you have to sacrifice a goat first?
Facts. Who died when you did that? Yeah, talk to us.
He had to drink his own tears.
It was like a hand-raised turkey or something that he had to kill.
That just reminds me of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
No, Moccasins is one of my favorite songs that I've ever.
It should be.
I wrote it. So, story there. My girlfriend at the time picked me up from school every day because.
God, I can't wait for him to go through some real shit.
No, not that you haven't been through anything
Facts.
real
I can't
yet.
wait till the day he drops a song called Syphilis. I'm about to blast that shit. But anyway.
And so we came back down to my house. We came back to my house and we were like, we had nothing to do. What do you want to do? And she likes to draw. She likes to paint. And actually, let me pull up whenever.
Oh shit.
And this is I'm thinking of doing this as album art, although not in the summer because it's way too dark. But,
I need the dark shit in the summer.
Fuck me up. Okay.
Oh, that's fire.
That's fire.
But that's kind of lit, right?
Yeah, that's fire.
And so we came home. We were like, what do you want to do? And she supports my music, and we're still best friends. And like, it's always good. So yeah, you're right. I've been doing real shit, but yeah.
He's still smashing, but anyway, no, I'm just. If you had a girl now, I'm not gonna say that.
He put his hands up in the air. That means yes.
On Wednesday, he's gonna be like, "Oh, you're gonna hate an interview? I mentioned you."
He's gonna turn into
Just some bonus points. No, for real. But anyways, we came back and we were like, she was like, "All right, I want you to write a song in 40 minutes, 40 minutes, just straight from the heart, just make a beat." And do it, and I'm gonna create the album art. And she was like, "Look, just name the first thing you're looking at." And she was wearing moccasins, and I was like, "Moccasins," and she was like, "Bet, go." And so I created a beat, and obviously it's not a complex beat because I didn't have a lot of time. It took 20 minutes to write music and 20 minutes to create the beat, flip, whatever. And so I created the beat, and then I created the lyrics, and I was like, "Who like moccasins? What am I supposed to do?" And like, I've already written so many songs about girls. I was like, I don't really want to write another song about a girl because no one's gonna like it. You know what I mean? I want to give someone something. So it was like, all right, I'll write it by my dad. And so my dad divorced my mom. Like, he just like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, we know. We heard the project. I listened to it often. I know. I feel you.
So
we feel your story.
Yeah. And so like he used to always wear moccasins, obviously. And so I wrote a song about that. And she heard it, and she cried the first time. She was like, "This is so
As
good."
she should have.
As she should have. Facts.
She was like,
I listened to that song and then I said out loud, "I'm sad now."
I wrote that song. Like I started and finished that in 40 minutes on Monday, and she just needed me to release it, so I released it that Friday.
We need to groom him, Johnny.
Facts.
Hey, I love this podcast. Like I listen to this on a daily basis.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Hey, thanks.
So yeah,
You're the only one.
We appreciate our 2 followers now, WLP and Trace.
Yeah, you got 2 fans.
but yeah, that's the story of Moccasin.
Damn.
40 minutes.
40 minutes. Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? I can hear because it's a very simple song, but it's super. It's got depth, and like that's as much as that felt like it's 40 minutes. As much as people think that's easy to do, it's really not. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really not.
You got to hit that stride.
I can't even make a piano roll in 40 minutes sometimes. Yeah. So
Yeah, well, it comes easier to me than it would have. Someone else can. I've played piano since I like.
There you
go. I don't play anything.
Guitar and I sing and
no musical talent
here.
here.
But
it's an advantage. It's a cheat code.
When I make beats, it's like, hey, you it's
you gotta sit down.
I have to sit down.
When Mark first started making beats, he used to just slap the keyboard.
And that's how Doomsday was
he'd come with us like, we're like, Mark, can you say something? We're like, you good? He's making beats again. He out here grunting.
And that's how Doomsday was made.
That's Doomsday.
That's Doomsday.
And that's Doomsday, yeah.
I got 30 days.
Seriously, like. That's shade. That's shade. So, that's facts, though. That's facts. Woo! So, like, that song is definitely the most money song on there. But then there's one song on there that I also, So in Love. It's an interlude, but it's. One is creepy as shit, but in a good way. Because I was like, but I get that. Like, I remember being that high school kid that's just like, yo, I got all these emotions and she is not on the same page.
I got all these emotions and I keep getting surprise boners.
Yeah. And it's like, to me too, it's a treat because like you fucking throw the word interlude next to it. And it's not an interlude, it's a song. Don't lie to me. No, but like,
cut it out.
To me, that song, again, you can go from something like that is as simple as Moccasins that hits, but then you put something like the interlude, like So in Love, like that, to me, had mad depth. Just even down to the beat, that the beat, and it changes 3 times on the fucking track, and it's the most pleasing, and I hate this word, but sonically, it is the facts. You see, this is the stress here. It's like fact, but sonically, but it's very pleasing because it makes sense what you're talking about and what you're singing about. So like that song, another song, even though it's an interlude, I get the placement in there. Let's talk about it. Like what was behind that? And 2, I want to know how that beat was made. Did you make that beat and whatnot too?
Yeah, so I make all my own beats.
Facts, learn.
Keep that energy.
I do not.
You out here making radio-ready beats. He ain't even 20.
I just
I'm disgusted.
Appalled. Bamboozled.
The audacity.
My family's really close together. Like everything, like we're just really close together. And
that's why Pops caught that smoke.
That was actually my brother who did that. I made the beat and then I was like, there you go, just do whatever you want. Because my mom was like, I'm going out, just keep him busy for 30 minutes and then something good. All right. And so we just sat him down. I was like, just do whatever. I'm going to leave after it was done. And I was like, what the heck?
You're like, oh, shit.
It's crazy, yeah. And so I laid that down or whatever. And then he was like, Are you gonna like? You can redo it in your own voice." And I was like, "No, not at all. Like that's what makes it brilliant is that I just left that there, and like you can hear it's not like if I was signed to a label and I did that, they would tell me to redo it and like." Because there's some like at the end, like there's some like little things that could have been better, but the imperfections are what
I was about to say, the imperfections of it makes it that much more real. Like it makes it that much more. It feels natural, like that, and I enjoy that. Like even today, like I was like, I foresaw a lot of music I listen to with my girl. She's in the car with me, and I'm like, you hear that shit? I'm like, that shit catchy as hell. And then I'm like, wait, it's about to change. Oh, it changed. You hear that shit? I'm like annoying her, but like there's things, and I'm like, you hear that? Because like
you're like me during an action movie.
Facts. When you love an action movie,
wait, watch this part.
See everything, and that's the thing with music. Like we listen to a lot of fucking music. We listen to fucking music all day. I've heard enough, and I grew up. I'm a punk rock thrash head at heart. I grew up listening to punk. I was in punk bands. I did thrash. I like that shit, but. I listen to that just regularly. That's like what people. I listen to that more than hip hop most of the time. But it's like we do the hip hop reviews because I love hip hop. But it's like I hear so much fucking music that I almost am ashamed that like I can't get into projects like that. So when a project makes me sit down and break it down like that, I could truly appreciate it. Like out of all the people we've interviewed and shit like that, there's very few of you that I've broken down. Like if I have to name off the top, Low Key's the only Low Key. And Low-Key's fire. I think you and him would make fucking...
Is he on Spotify?
Yeah, it's 2 W's. LOWWKI. He's fire, bro. So, Low-Key is dope as hell. He's one of the few people that I broke into. He had a song that... there was one song that I was bumping for a minute of his.
3 a.m.
Huh?
His whole project was gas.
His whole project was
song called 3 a.m.
No. It was one of the ones after 3. But 3 a.m. was fire. He did have a song called 3 a.m. But he's fantastic.
Was it Lasers?
No, we'll go through the names, actually. I'll tell you which one it was.
Intro, 3 a.m., Lasers, Price Tag, Fallen.
So Fallen was my jam. So put that, listen, when you're ready for that, listen, he's super talented, and he stayed dropping music. He was one of them. Marshall Blue, he's not on anything, though. He's not on all streaming. He had it on SoundCloud. He took it off, so you can't find anything of his. But he's super talented. Even though his project got it was like a 7 from us, he had some songs in there. I was like, yo, I really latched onto these songs. And Donovan Ransom, yeah. This kid Donovan Ransom.
Donovan's fire, too.
Yeah. So extraneous. He was fire. And then, but that's really, for me, and then Napoleon the Legend, the GOAT, the God, the legend,
of course.
the God of all mankind.
The one who stood track to track with.
What you know about bars?
So this dude is he's an anomaly. Like this dude put out 10 projects last year, 10, and they all rated over an 8. Very hip hop.
Every single one.
Yeah, and then this year when we're like, oh, he took a break. He came into this year. He got 2 10s from 2 of us. And he to the point where last year we were branching him out to different people, and they're like, "Yo, this is an 8, this is a 9. We don't know how to rate it.
We can't do it."
And
we're all like trying to.
Yeah, we're trying to have someone give him a bad review, and he's just been blowing us out the way. He's just as hip hop as it gets, but he's very raw and he's very real. Napoleon the Legend. Yeah, he's
just putting him on right now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The light skinned god.
And he's a cool dude. He's like the second dude we ever interviewed.
Yeah.
And he just never let us down last year. It's scary. But honestly, out of people that we've done, there isn't anybody besides those people that we named that I truly broke down and like fully like made me listen to something over and over again. But like you and Low Key, top 2. Like Low Key, that song Fallen, I still listen to that because you're gonna listen to it, you're gonna be like, this is a jam. But then you came over here and this song, like, Project's fire, but I have 3 songs on here that I listen to like often. Like Moccasins is my jam, So in Love is my jam, and the closing track with you and Homegirl, Letter to My Insecurities, that song is it's a harmony, it's a catchy, and it's just the repetitiveness. Now, repetitiveness in music is different because it can get either really annoying, but the repetitiveness in this song is so specifically placed and catchy that like I jam to it. I sang her parts and yours, and that's hard. Like when you listen to a song you like, there's always parts where you're like, I'm not gonna sing this part, or there's parts where you're like, whatever. But like I'm over here trying to sing this, I can't hit her notes.
You sure enough try though.
Oh, I be in my car getting it. I be getting after it. My windows be closed. I be getting after it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I know I can't. But like,
Man,
I can.
Thank God you know, man.
Facts. I know I can't sing. I tried, bro. I tried. But that's the thing. Like, and this is very rare. We never try to gas people up. But I'm telling you, like, wholehearted. I'm telling you, I fuck with your project. Whatever you're doing, keep fucking doing. Keep making music that feels good to you, because you got something right now. And you have what? Are these your only 3? Like, well, technically you took one down, but these are your only like 3 releases.
Yeah. I'm really doing stuff behind the scenes. That's like what everyone says, but like that's really just how I've been doing stuff right now.
Dude, it's only gonna get better from here, because like I can hear the difference from that project I reviewed to the one Mark did, and Mark. I did the EP and I'm like, oh, this is cold. And then I'm like, Mark gave his project and I'm like, it's got to be something. I listened to it. I'm like, oh shit.
Mark killing him.
I hate everyththing.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, damn, this dude, like, that's a level up as far as I'm concerned. Like, so yeah, salute to that, man. But
I gave you a ticket to the promised land.
Facts. But that last song with you and Homegirl, bro, like. We talked about. Oh wait, we didn't even talk fully about the "So in Love with You" thing. Is that about someone specifically?
So in love.
Yes.
You don't want to hype up. All right, we get it. We're gonna blur this out. We're gonna give you the fucking Criminal Minds. No, back in the day when I was. Yeah, we got you, bro.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I get it. We don't know who that is, but
we don't need to blow anybody's spot. We're not Vlad.
There are certain things in that song. So. That song was different than a lot of the other songs in the album, because it was chorus, verse, chorus. That's it. You know what I mean? Because I felt like that was all for me. You didn't need a second verse, bridge, nothing. And for the verse, there are certain things in the verse that like I say, or like the word, how I say it, that only she would like know.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? So like, yeah.
Okay.
So,
hey, that's all we need. That's all we need.
Subliminal bars.
I have question that I would like to pose.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm trying to get keep my fans. Oh, okay. I got
Never.
my fans to listen to this podcast. So is it okay if I preview some music and see?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Whatever you want to do, let's fucking get it, man. We got to make sure it's crisp. You want so. There's 2 ways we can do this. You can send it to me via email. I can pull it up, and I can get it to sound super crisp through the recording, because I got this going through Logic. Or if you want to play it through there, it's going to sound like a little... Yeah.
So I will... I'll send it to you now on... Like, I'll email you the 2 tracks, and then we'll take it by ear, but if I do more, I have to do it through here, because it's like on a project.
Okay. Yeah, send anything you want for this episode. So this is going to come out Wednesday. We're going to drop this Wednesday. So anything you want for this, send it to me. Like, let me know. Like, what you want to handle this with. We'll get this going.
I got you. And I'm going to tell all my people about it and everything.
Yes, tell the youth that the old heads are
while
here.
While I'm doing this, there's this kid I want to put you guys on.
Okay. I got my phone.
Like, he's plugging everybody in.
He's a good dude. No one's ever done that.
Well, I have a track with him that I don't know when it's gonna drop, but it's like, yeah, it's whatever. It's his name is Jake Crum.
Jake what?
Jake, and then KRUMM.
Okay.
Jake Crum.
Is he British?
No. He's
Thank God.
From Pennsylvania. I don't even know where he's from. I just heard one of the songs. I hit him up, and he was like, "Yeah, let's do a track." So I did some vocals for him. Then I did a track for him. So yeah. He has about 700 monthly listeners, so he's a bit more established than I am. His numbers are close to mine, but he's just like, everything he does is just one after another, and it's so good. And he even has like a punk rock song, not a punk rock, it's like alt rock.
But I get it,
yeah. I grew up listening to that too, because that's what my mom listened to.
It's a good time, man. It's good times.
Sending postcards from airplanes.
I feel you. Yeah, I would.
Like,
it's cultured.
I know my shit. I tell you.
Facts.
But like this song, this is called Toxic. I'm gonna try to play it. It's probably Can you guys hear that?
It's on my end. It's a little. So the something coming from yours sounds like there's a blow dryer going on with it too. So it's like a little. That's why I was like, if you could send a little bit from my. I'm just going. So it's like
that fucked me up.
Yeah, if you send it, I can play it and it'll sound a little clearer. But I don't know if you guys will hear it. If Maybe you guys. Well, you guys can hear me, but if I
Bro, just put it up to your mic, your loud ass
actually,
mic.
how about this? You play it, and then I'll sync it up, and you send me the track, and I could sync it up.
Okay.
Yeah, so you play it from your end, we'll hear it from how we hear it, and then I could sync it up. That could work.
I'm actually gonna try to connect this to like
Yeah.
Skype, but yeah, my computer's hella slow because it's hella old. But,
that's life, man. That's my computer's. I fucked it.
Oh,
up
it took
because
me.
I did
It
so
took
much.
me
2011,
forever to get my sound
dog.
quality up.
I'm glad the computer's still kicking for you though, Walko.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking. I'm putting some mileage on this bitch.
Good, because I sent it to her and it was like kind of used. It was like a cougar with like 4 kids.
It had a label on it that says "bodied."
All right, how's
Facts.
that? Is that better?
Oh yeah, this
Wow,
sounds
wow.
fantastic. We
Why
should
Yeah.
have been doing
the whole
this.
time?
It's been torturing us
I'm
this whole time.
pissed.
All right, perfect. Y'all can just let me know. Like, you just
God
have to sit through that.
damn, man.
I got you. All right.
Wow, that's way
Niggas
better.
gonna listen to this
I'm
episode
pissed.
like, man, that blow dry. Somebody blow dry their hair for 45
Yeah, the
minutes
whole
of an
time.
episode. God.
That's my computer. That sound is my computer.
Oh, it's just the fan running next to the mic.
It sounded like someone's been cleaning your house since 7:15. Damn.
For real. No, but this is all right. This is Jake. So now you guys are gonna be able to hear it. Yeah.
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 I don't want you in my life, you're toxic for my blood. Yeah, you claim it, we together, but we classify as buds. Ay, I don't want you in my life, you're toxic for my blood. Yeah, you claim it, we together, but we classify as buds. Ay, I don't want you in my life, why gotta
So like that's a bit of him. You guys should really check him out and
That's
stuff.
fun. See, that's new age stuff. That's fun.
That bass drop.
Yeah.
That or this is one of his newest ones. It's called Zoning. It's with him and his cousin. This song slaps. Like this song is I got this on repeat.
Okay. Yeah, this is fun shit. I like shit like this. Got some fun to it.
gone, yeah, I'm zoning,
See?
yeah, this shit is gotta go, golden, drip, drip, I'm floating, ooh, yeah, I'm zoning, gone, yeah, I'm zoning,
And then his cousin comes in because this is him right now. His cousin comes in with like the notes and shit. Oh,
The
Yeah.
fun shit.
ooh, yeah, I'm zoning, everything we do, yeah, we own it,
Right.
It's clean.
so yeah,
It's
like
clean.
that's so
it's
I'm
clean as fuck. Like even from the blurry microphone, it sounded clean as fuck. Like
It sounds better than stuff on SoundCloud
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
with all the compression.
Yeah, he's on Spotify and everything. So yeah, all right. I have the tracks pulled up. So I did a song with Aislinn Erickson. That's my mom's fiance's daughter.
that
They're
girl,
twin.
that girl from the outro, the last.
Yeah. She has a twin. So it's Emma and Aislinn Erickson. And Emma just recently went through a hard time or whatever. And so I wrote her a song. It's called Emma's Beach. And
This
I
motherfucker
really
sound clear as hell, man. I'm mad as hell right now. This motherfucker sound crisp. I'm fucking
So funny.
pissed.
That's so funny. All right.
well, after we collapse, tomorrow will relapse, and I know
Make music like this.
it'll hurt, but
That's nice.
oh wow. I'm sick of running laps. The words that seem to grab at the seams of my jeans, all the ridiculing. Girl, I know you're hurting, but I know you're worth it. At least you're home reading, not staying out and twerking. At least I know you're safe, a brain above your teeth. The world needs love, you're a sister to me. Emma, I know you're hurting, but at least I know you're worth it. You're home reading, you're never overworking. At least I know you're safe, sweet dreams when you sleep. The world is like a nightmare, take me to Emma's Beach.
So yeah, that's what I.
Fire.
Like,
Yeah,
I
wanted to make it sound like Frank Ocean in a sense, just because I recently just.
Well, at least you have drums, unlike Frank Ocean. So.
And then, thank you. I like that.
Fire,
I'm
dude.
so pissed.
Man, that's just
I am so pissed. It's so clean right now.
Yeah, seriously, it's
he made a better audio quality change like over than it took me like 4 months to get here. It's like 5 minutes.
Not even. You just switched over.
I thought it did, and then you guys told me it sounded like ass, and I was like, oh, I guess it didn't. And then, all right, I got you though. This next track, this is called "Summer Lovin'." Right. It's with one of my friends. I'm gonna play the chorus, then my chorus, and then like I'm gonna skip to his part. He is really good. His name is Dodo. Yeah. He's a character. He's a bit really new age, like the type of people you give zeros to, like that's him.
Yeah,
it's not good.
But I like I'll be real with him. You know what I mean? I'll be like, yo, no offense, but this shit is ass. Like redo it. You know what I mean? But he came through this time. Like this is one of the best verses I've ever gotten back. So yeah, this is it. And side note, one of my friends was like, Jordan, you never have any steel drums in any of your songs, and I really like steel drums. And I was like, all right, fine, hold my beer. Like, got you.
I'll be back.
Right. Give me 5 minutes. And this is what came. I gotta redo some stuff, so this is like second to final draft. But this is
Baby, summer loving, come and give me something. June, July, and August got no reason to be bugging. A party monster, you need me, baby, holler. I'll be relaxing by the water, got $1, baby girl. It's summer loving, it's summer loving, it's summer loving, it's summer loving.
That noise is loud.
Yeah, flutes are a little too loud.
This is still me. I gotta add ad-libs and shit. So yeah, and then his verse comes in. It's summer lovin', right here. It's summer lovin'. It's summer lovin'. Summer lovin'. It's summer lovin'. Summer lovin'.
I get lost in her eyes whenever I see her. I get these thoughts on my mind. Never knew it and I never thought you'd be mine. Girl, you so different, you something special, divine. I just never knew that I was a threat, but he thought wrong. Girl, I got you up and sending pictures with your top off. When I get it going, you hit the floor like I'm hot sauce. I was playing with you before and it never popped off. Till now, people get to staring at us, probably like how? Probably like wow, cause I sound so wild. When we pop out, hit the gas so loud. They don't want smoke, better put that out, yeah. I get you going, we going slow motion. It smell like the ocean, and I'm about to go in. I get you going, we going slow motion. It smell like the ocean, and I'm about to go in.
Yeah, he did his thing. He did his fucking thing.
He was
sliding. Yeah, he was sliding on there. I give him that. See that? And see that right there. You told him you're like he usually does the shit that we would give a bad, and you told him to come with it, and he came with it. It's not that hard.
Exactly.
It's not that hard.
The worst thing is that these new age rappers or whatever, like they can flow, but they just choose to be bad.
That's what's crazy.
A lot of them too that like we shit on are actually talented, but it's like they don't. It's like they don't bother.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Like Lil TJ, I don't really like almost anything he does. I just me personally, I hate the offbeat stuff.
It's terrible.
Like G Herbo can suck my left nut and Blueface
in the pocket.
I just couldn't find the beat if you stapled it to his chest.
Exactly. Oh,
because his neck is so long.
It's not appealing. It don't sound good. Like it's corny, it's whack. Like nobody wants to hear that shit. It's not music.
Hey, for real. But like Lil TJ, like his verse on Slide was like the only good part of the song. Yeah. Like I was fucking with that. But anyways, so on my SoundCloud, I put I am a Spotify baby. Like I don't really like SoundCloud at all, just because I'm plagued with people thinking that I'm a SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's the stigma that comes with just once you upload the style on SoundCloud, you gotta be ready for that stigma.
Yeah, it's trash. Yeah. But I have like 4 or 5 songs that I just didn't want to put anywhere else, and one of them is have you guys heard Purge or Senorita by me?
I've heard Purge. I don't know Senorita now. The only Senorita I know is that Vince Staples track.
Hey,
that song's gas.
Fact. No, but Senorita, I was working on or whatever, and then my computer crashed, and I only have the MP3. Like, my work got like, you know what I mean? I can't open the file anymore, so I just put out what it had. So yeah, so this is Senorita, just like to put you guys on. I got you.
It's giving us music. I like this.
It's like the level's fucked because the work got played, but this is like it.
It's what you had. How we get it?
So we never getting colder. Senorita, come a little closer. You and me, girl, never getting older. Got a few drinks, now I'm getting older. To us, so we never getting colder. Senorita, come a little closer. You and me, girl, never getting older. Got a few drinks, now I'm getting older. To us, so we never getting colder. Come a little closer. You and me, girl, never getting older. Got a few drinks, now I'm getting older. To us, so we never getting older.
This is that's radio ready shit.
Nunca sabes if you say so, but if you you drive me crazy. Senorita, come lazy.
So yeah, that was just
this is radio ready shit. Like, this is nice. Like, that shit slides, bro. The only
I
thing
make
is
sure
that song's dangerous. You speak in Spanish. Spanish girls are fertile, bro. You don't want to put that out. Maybe
Exactly.
breaking is a sign.
My favorite though.
It's a sign. No, that's the reason,
like
though.
poison.
Good things in life shouldn't be that. That's why they do that. So it's dangerous, bro. So that reason your hard drive or whatever happened and the song broke is a sign. Stay away, because you would have 7 kids right now, bro.
Maybe be wrapping up.
And all will have mustaches before you.
Yeah, fact.
and then she asked for money like I did something
Yeah,
wrong.
facts. And you just said, "Hey, listen to this song," and you got kids. You don't even know what happened, but nah,
Just right then and there.
No,
they
no,
hear
we're
it,
not
and this
joking.
kids
That's
is
what
yours.
happens.
There's no the DNA. They gonna play the test, and it's gonna play the song. You're gonna be like, "Damn, it is mine." Shit, but
That's how I was born.
So Dodo, the guy that I was talking about, this is one of his songs that I like. This is one of his his own songs.
Okay.
Like, it sounds good.
Oh, is that it though?
Is it sonically pleasing?
All these little bitty bitches, they wearing designer, but don't got the time to put time in. No flood that I'm rolling, no
That yeah.
You know what the time.
Nah,
That's that yeah, new age.
that's that
But
nah from
I don't-
Fucking you, bitch.
But exactly. But he has this other one. It's called Dodo's World, and this shit is like, I think I'm the only one who like, out of like the lyrical heads, who like actually kind of likes it. He made a beat out of a bong rip. Like,
That's fire.
I'm not mad at that.
that's something.
I'm not mad
Listen.
at that.
Like, you'll hear it, you'll be like, oh, what?
Those bubbles are fire.
Right?
Those bubbles are fire.
Ay. Yo, it's Dodo, you already know. Fucking your bitch and she spitting this running like
This is my type of ignorant.
like holy shit.
Oh, I'm gonna say.
The beat goes hard.
This is Johnny's type of ignorant. You kidding me?
I was trying to make it out in the corner. They say I will never make it, I'm gonna chop it down rappers like a machine gunner. When I spit, they gon' be ducking for couple.
This is dirty. This is filthy.
But yeah, this beat would sound ridiculous in the car.
Yeah. This is the
catching
type
the
of shit
charge.
that, like, even if I would put this on as soon as I leave work in a parking lot filled with white people.
Just make everybody else.
And I'm just looking at everybody like, just this, my seat uncomfortably far back. Just, you know, like, I respect that.
Nah, for real, yeah. So I got, yeah. Honestly, I I have like 3 or 4 really, really good friends who I always turn to for beats. Not like to rap on my beats and stuff. But if you guys ever like think that I'd work well with someone or just want to put me on,
done.
Connect.
I got a bunch of people I can be like, yo, y'all two need to do something. Do it now.
I was about to say less.
Facts, say less.
Like I'm going through my projects right now, and like I'm not one to flex, but like my beats are good. Like I don't.
They're fire. Fuck a good. Don't fucking. They're good. They're fire, bro. Fuck that.
You looking for some variety in the gene pool?
Yeah. No. Yo, real shit though. I can definitely because I see you working, bro. Like I see you even hit up other Trace, and I'm not mad at that. You hit up people like, yo, what are you doing? That project was slotted. Like I see you because that's one, that's networking. 2, that's growth. 3, fuck it. Why not? You over here making music regardless. It's not gonna fucking kill you. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing wrong with that, man. But yo, man, fucking we way over time. But yo, man, we appreciate you chopping it up with us, man. This was a good time. This was a fucking good time, man.
Hey, I don't have a lot of people to talk to music about. So like if you guys ever need,
you got a guest host with us one day. You got a guest to do some hosting with us.
I got you, bro. Hey, if you guys ever need someone to review something, oh man,
we got you, dude. Done.
Say less.
Done. Dude, but yo, man, truly appreciate it. Yo, let people know how to find your shit. Do your drops. You know the hip hop thing. Like yo, this AKA Big Shorty 2. Yeah, do that whole thing. Do your thing, man. Let people know.
Hey, bro, I'm Trace. I don't know how to do this shit.
Hey, bro.
The whole damn episode, you good. And then it's like, yo, do your drops. Hey, bro.
He's got mad awkward right at the end. He's chilling all the time. Hey, bro.
I'm going to just let my music speak for itself because I think that that's just the best thing. So
where do they find it? Where do they find it?
Right. I'm on Spotify at im.trace on Instagram. Hit me up on Snapchat. Fuck it, everything. Enter a clip of moccasins like right here.
I got you. I'm gonna forget. I'm drunk right now, but I got you.
Dude, our regular episode's gonna be a wild experience.
I am ready to talk shit tonight, and then Game of Thrones this whack season. But yo, we truly appreciate it. Yo, dude, keep doing your thing, and yo, don't be a stranger, bro. Hit me up whenever, dude. One, I want to help you promote, but yo, I fuck with you. Like, let's talk. We gonna talk.
I got
we're all active on the gram too.
Hey, we gotta talk about Vince Staples sometimes, for real.
Facts.
I got you.
But yeah, this is big facts. But yeah, we got you, bro. We got you,
so send me some tracks to review. I got you. But I gotta go too. My brother's right there, and he's just like,
yo, get out of his room.
Get out of here. No,
hey, get out of the office.
Oh, but we'll holler at you, man. Yo, thanks for chopping it up with us, man.
No, all right, peace, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I'll hit you up.
I feel.
I'm a schoolyard bloomer, not a drug user. The cooties never for her, so I guess I'm just a loser. I'm peaking in high school, too bad I really liked you. I'm not afraid to cry too, cause God had me schoolyard. If I peak in high school, can you be the one to tell me? Lately all my idols catching felonies, they found me shooting for the stars when I'm standing underwater. Had to grow up early cause I never had a father. Bully me, tease me, drag me to the ground. Tell me to shut up, tell me to never make a sound. I have a dream, this is plan A, B, and C. I'm making it, I know it's all I have to my name. Bloomer, not a drug user. The cooties never for her, so I guess I'm just a loser. I'm peaking in high school, too bad I really liked you. I'm not afraid to cry too, cause God had me school.